Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Day Trade Diary. It is day number 14 of my documented trading journey. Currently the 10th of March 2026, and I'll give you an update about what happened yesterday on the 9th of March. For Oanda CFDs, we have reached a new all-time high in terms of net asset value of 15,107 US dollars. And for Binance crypto, we are now at 9,772, which gives us a total net asset value across these two platforms at 24,879 US dollars, which is a great result. The overall percentage return since we started documenting this trading diary is positive 5.73%. That equates to, in absolute terms, 1,349 US dollars. So we are grateful for these gains, and we hope that this can continue onwards. As I mentioned yesterday, we removed. Now, I'll start first of all with Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin is better. So yesterday, since the last update, we updated around here. So I already counted this take profit in yesterday's update. So since yesterday, we have two more take profits at the 69,300 and the 7,300. So two take profits, as you can see from this screenshot here. It looks like the next take profit might be hitting sometime soon. Bitcoin seems to be trending upwards in this big range, if you like. So let's see if that gets hit. And of course, we have set the ladder down as well for to rebuy at the lower levels here. So overall, a good result yesterday, or in terms of crypto. So we're happy with that. Let's move on to CFDs. So I'll just give you an update on what happened yesterday with crude oil and why we are not jumping back in. So as I mentioned yesterday, crude oil gapped up tremendously yesterday. This was the opening of the Asian market on Monday. And it gapped up tremendously. It spiked all the way to 120, and then a massive correction happened. Currently sitting around 93. We have zero exposure left to the crude oil market, but what I wanted to follow up on what I said yesterday was I did not set any buy orders at the 110, 105, 100, even 95, because I felt that crude oil has run away too much too fast. And it's good that we stick with our strategy, because if I did buy at 105, 110 on the way down, we would be suffering a drawdown now, I would say, a significant drawdown. So I will be patient. I still will not buy around the 93 or even the 85 level. I have not set any buy orders at the 85 level. Where it would start to look interesting again would be around the 70 to 75 range. If the market gives us an opportunity to rebuy, I will start the ladder there. As you can see, my orders are already down there. So it's important we do not chase. We choose the assets that have long-term or medium-term potential, but they have suffered a big pullback or correction. And in this case, my eye is still on crude oil every day, but I will not be jumping in any time soon. So for silver, we had one take profit at the 88 $1.50 mark per ounce, and this was the 10 unit trade that we had open. So we took profit for 50 US dollars, which was nice. And currently we have two trades still remaining open, and these are now in the profit. As you remember yesterday, these were deeply in red, and now they were in profit, so it's coming back quite nicely. So I'll show you the silver chart here. So this is the 4-hour candle. So you can see when we updated yesterday around, when did we update yesterday? Probably around here, this candle. This candle we updated yesterday is gone up only. So it's taken profit for the 83 trade, and then now it's all the way up here. I've set the rebuy order at 83, and of course the 81 level is it remains open. So let's see if the market gives us a chance to rebuy. If not, then we still have take profits up here for this 25, this green line, and then one more for the 10 units, even higher. So that's been working quite well, and I hope the market gives us a chance to rebuy. And lastly, there's no change for China A50 except that it's going up since we bought. When did we buy? Around here maybe. So it's now trending up. Unfortunately, we did not get to hit another buy order, which I set down here. So yeah, we will be patient, and then we will just see what happens and what the market presents us with. I'm starting to look at other assets as well that fulfill this criteria of long-term bullish, or long or medium term bullish, but then it's now suffering a drawdown. One asset that has been hyped up a lot recently was copper. Copper as in the next silver, or is speculated to be the next silver in terms of the moonshot. It has done really well in the last 2 years. This is the monthly chart. So I'm a bit hesitant to start laddering in this, but historically, since the low is like maybe the recent low in 2019 maybe is, no, in 2020. This was the COVID dip right here at this candle, and it went down to a low of about $2, and currently it's about a 3x. So in terms of gains, it's not that much. I will keep an eye out on copper, if we can include this into the laddering strategy, because there's a lot of speculation that copper might moon, but it does not fulfill the criteria of being a beaten down asset. It's almost at all-time highs. All-time high was $6.50, and now it's currently at 5.85. I could perhaps start a ladder around the 550 level, and then every 50 cents down, just to get some exposure in the market, but minimal exposure, because if it does drop and the world does go into a recession, copper will drop tremendously because it's a big industrial asset. So I'm just going to keep an eye on copper, since now that we have omitted crude oil from our strategy. Yeah, so that's the other asset that I'm starting to keep an eye on. All right, that concludes my update for today, guys, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Take care now. Bye bye.